Hello guys, Ward here and welcome to another video. So the weekend is coming close and Cerberus is one of the heroes in the banners. So I really want Cerberus and I don't have him, so I'm going to break down his kit with you guys and see where he shines the best. So first of all, Cerberus is a fighter, a mage, magic damage dealing fighter from the cultist and chaotic factions. So, okay. Second of all, he has arena mastery. All chaotic factions have arena mastery. Defender protection. I don't know what that means and what does basic attack mean. So these are bullshit. Essentially, what he does is he dies and he deals massive amount of damage when he dies. So a sacrificial warrior is actually a very good description of him. He's a sacrificial warrior. So let's start with his talent. His block is typical for fighter. His cost is 17, typical for fighter. His revival time is 60. Okay. So first of all, his talent is he summons Water of Decay at the location of the enemy with the highest HP at the cost of 20% of max HP every 14 seconds, inflicting 30% AoE damage every second for 6 seconds. Whenever this hero takes damage, the cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. This hero cannot be healed or revived by allies, and each death extends revival time by 30 seconds. So you're essentially gonna use him once or even twice maximum. So when he dies, it's a 90 second. So what's all these to AoE damage? Water of Decay is like one of his passives where it does like AoE damage. This AoE damage around him is called Water of Decay. This one is upon death. It generates a round of area effect dealing 100% AoE damage per second for 12 seconds. So it's actually pretty huge. These can go up also to 3 and 5, 20 seconds, and the damage can go up to 140% AoE damage. So insane AoE damage for a very long period of time. 20 seconds is no joke. So this is the Water of Decay. But this is upon death. Take notes of upon death. But he summons it when when he's deployed. He already summons it, so he has two Water of Decay summoned. One when he's deployed and one when he dies. So double Water of Decay, and this essentially translates into he loses HP while dealing damage to enemy. As all the chaotic faction heroes, they lose HP when fighting enemies. They are really wanna die. They are sacrificial indeed. So that's his talent and his passive, which is Water of Decay. His other passive is reduce the hero deployment by 6. Upon his first death, reduce the next deployment cost of every allied mage by 1. This is not like really good, but okay. The first part is where all the juice is. Reduce the cost of deployment by 6. This can go up to like 9, uh, 9, so he's going to be like 8 cost. Why does this matter? It matters in arena. He is really good in arena, and the more you lower his cost for arena, the earlier you can summon him and be good in arena. So it's a good passive, not bad. So for his basic attack when deployed immediately deals 200% A damage to surrounding enemies, then creates Water of Decay beneath the hero feet, dealing 40% AoE damage to multiple enemies per second. This effect lasts permanently. So his basic attack actually is not attacking enemies. He is continuously creating water of decay beneath him. Beneath him, he's summoning water of decay, which makes an area effect when the enemies passes through them, they getting hit by the water of decay. It's not like he's attacking the enemies; he's just creating this water of decay that is dealing AoE damage. This can go up at 10%, so it's going to be 50% AoE damage, and at 200% AoE damage upon deployment. So a huge burst AoE. And upon death, he creates another one that is deals more damage. So uh, his water of decay upon death is much more damage than his water of decay when he's summoned. For his ultimate, during his he has a very high rage, and the ultimate cannot be reduced actually by upgrading, so he only increases damage and duration. So it's a fair ultimate. 500 rage, initial rage, and 900 cost is actually decent. He needs like about 5 to 10 seconds on the field to deploy his ult. During the ultimate, increase damage by 70%. Additionally, uh, each instance of damage dealt will inflict 50% slow on the target for 15 seconds. So what does that mean? It means it's firstly it can go up to 100% damage, so it increases his damage by 100%. So what does that mean? It means that you need to trigger his ult before he dies. Before he dies, if you trigger the ult, that's 100%, plus the water decay upon his death, which is 100%, you get 200% damage increase from his water decay. So it's insane AoE damage if you trigger his ult, which is really crucial. And the other part is it inflicts slow. So you might think, where is slow useful? Well, Geared 4 is on the doors, and it's really crucial to slow enemies in Geared 4 for your damage dealers to kill them. So this ultimate is insane. It's the only downside of it is actually they don't scale down his ult, so you really need to put him for a couple of seconds before he dies. That's the real problem with Cerberus. So as you can see from his kit, he's insane AoE damage. Upon death, he just insane AoE damage. That's his idea. As for his awakenings, within 10 seconds of deployment, all ground effect will slow enemies. So now he's permanently slowing. So his A1 is really good because he now slows uh, all enemies. Attack typical. When it should be dropped below 50%, which is obviously gonna happen a lot, double the damage dealt by the ground effect area. So this A3 is one of the best A3s that I've read. It, it doubles the attack, which was like 200%, now it's 400%. That's crazy, guys. A3 Cerberus is no joke. Reduce the cooldown of the talent by 3 seconds and HP consumption by 5. This one is not good because it's not like it's not good. It's not good for most content. I might see it useful in the Immortal Codex because he's going to live, but we actually don't care much about his passive, his talent, because he's gonna die anyway. So we don't really care about his HP consumption. So unless you're gonna use him in Immortal Codex, A5 is not that good. As for where does he shine? So let's see where does the people rate him greatly. There's Cerberus, the reviews. So first of all, he's insane in AoE Arena. He's insane in the Mortal Codex. The Conqueror one, especially if you have Gon or Vladov, if that we all have from the fusion, he's really good. He puts at like 100 million damage in the Immortal Codex. One of the best heroes in this. And also XP rate and gold rate. If you put him in a lunacy visor, which increases block by 1 and regen HP, he's going to be deal massive damage in the EXP and the gold rates. As for gear rate 1, he's not good in grade 1 actually. This is like might be a false indication. He's good in grade 1 up until like grade 19. He's really good in grade 19. 20 he falls off. I think he's if you have really like A3 Cerberus or a really good build, you can use him in Gear 3 20. He's unusable in Gear 3 2 and 1. Really unusable. Because he you need really good anti heal and really good damage to kill them. And he does not provide that. He does not. So in Gear 3 2 and 1, he's pretty much unusable. Tide. Okay. Voyager is unusable. EMR unusable. Yeah, he's pretty much. So, what are his best uses? His AoE Arena and Immortal Codex Conqueror, uh, the Conqueror one. So, these are like two main uses of him. Grade 1 up until grade 21. 21 unusable. So, I guess that was it for Cerberus. Really cool. Unique hero. I wish I get him. Thank you guys.